Center for Communication and Social Impact was established a little over 10 years ago as Center for Communication Programs Nigeria by the Johns Hopkins Center for Communication Programs as a legacy organization taking the leadership in communications in Nigeria. The vision behind establishing CCSI is to have an organization that is totally indigenous, totally Nigerian, and can be a market leader in social and behavior change in Nigeria and actually in the African continent. As a startup in Nigeria, some of the challenges you face is recognition and being seen as an organization of integrity, especially by donors, by government. And over the years, we've been able to pass through those obstacles of not being known to now being well known through the kind of work we've been able to do through our state-of-the-art delivery in social and behavior change communication, through some of the groundbreaking innovations we've brought into some of the campaigns, and most importantly, through the diversity of partners. So we've been able to break some of those challenges. The fact that we've been able to exist for over 10 years, I think, is the first success, and the success of that is due to the committed and hardworking and diligent staff that CCSI has been blessed with. We have staff who are really well qualified. We have diverse staff from different backgrounds. We have technical staff, we have administrative staff, we have staff who are committed, who are hardworking, who are very knowledgeable, and most importantly, they are committed to the vision of Center for Communication and Social Impact.
What I really like and I consider quite helpful about our process at the Center for Communication and Social Impact is that we don't just communicate, we do it in a strategic manner. In other words, we look for the most appropriate channels and platforms to communicate, and this enhances the effectiveness of our work.
Nigeria is a very large and diverse country. At CCSI, we've been able to go to the nooks and crannies of communities and add to reach places, reaching lives and changing destinies.
You see, no two projects are the same. And over the years, CCSI has gathered enough experience in addressing the unique peculiarities of each of these projects that we embark upon.
Working at CCSI has been a learning experience, and it's also been very revealing a part of me that I really didn't know existed before, and creating the ability to adapt to the different scenarios of the project that we work on, and each one of them coming with their opportunities and challenges, and that ability to learn from all these experiences to make me who I am today is one of the best experiences I've had.
Working at CCSI has been truly inspiring, but also challenging, but in a good way, because I genuinely feel like I'm being thought about, that people care for me. And there's also this thing about you're never just doing one thing and one thing only. There's truly opportunity for you to multitask, to build your skills and knowledge in areas that probably I've never had the opportunity of doing anything there before. And for me, that is one thing that I truly love and appreciate about working with CCSI.
At CCSI, all our communication strategies and SBC interventions are guided by theories and science. Our responsibility as a research, monitoring and evaluation unit is to provide this support to the organization. We provide evidence that guides the design of SBC communications. We also ensure that as a learning organization, we provide relevant knowledge management tools to support organization-wide learning.
Handling projects is, I wouldn't say it's so challenging, it's the ability of management to be able to respond to the evolving landscape. That's where the challenge is. So CCSI has been blessed with a team that has the skill, the expertise to not only hone their own skills on the job, because nobody knows it all, but also to have that knowledge and have the ability to respond to issues as they arise. And there are so many factors that are outside the control of NGOs working in Nigeria today, some of them in the environment, political factors, So it's a bit challenging year, but we've been able to succeed. The transition from CCPN to CCSI is for a number of reasons. First is to establish the fact that we are actually an indigenous Nigerian non-governmental organization. Also to respond to the fact that our portfolio has actually expanded over the years. We've gone from just health to also addressing issues around social development. We were also able to actually produce a media flagship program, Newman Street, which is a 26 TV drama serial featuring family planning and malaria.
Of course, of course you can get pregnant anytime you want.
So the name Center for Communication and Social Impact actually reflects who we are right now and our vision in the next few years to be a market leader in communications in Africa. CCSI hits the Nigerian market with the conduct of the annual leadership workshops, which is a collaboration with the Johns Hopkins Center for Communication Programs, and it's a self-paying workshop. And I recall the first one we had in 2008, we had 18 participants. That workshop has grown from that number to well over 30, at times even beyond that, and it has actually become well known. It's actually a cornerstone of what we do in capacity building as an organization. The workshop has been attended by participants from non-governmental organizations, government organizations, private sector, CBOs, NGOs. It's just been awesome. And the huge success for us as CCSI is the workshop does not only serve the Nigerian market. We've had so far participants or delegates from 11 other African countries. And this year we're looking forward to an even more successful outing. CCSI has been blessed with a board of trustees that are committed. They've given the organization leadership, they've given guidance and direction. This has been extremely instrumental in helping management and staff to stay focused, and the experience has come to bear in many instances. It's a huge factor in getting to where we are today as CCSI. As a leader, you are challenged in many ways. First, you have to know your team and appreciate the values and the gifts each person is bringing to the team. I wouldn't really say my leadership has been challenged per se. I've been blessed, as I said, to be working with a team of people who are already on track with the vision. So that has made it easier for me serving as the executive director. However, I've also had to stay on track, appreciate people for who they are, what values they are bringing into the organization, appreciate their diversities, appreciate their unique personalities. That has been a key factor in helping CCSI to stay on course. In the next 5 to 10 years, I see CCSI as an organization that has grown through the complexities and dynamics of the Nigerian development market, that has gained more recognition and status, that has that reputation and track record that once the name is mentioned, they won't ask, who's that again? It's, oh yes, we know CCSI, we know them for this. And we stand for so many things, but we want to stand in the minds of our audience, most importantly for quality in all we do, quality in who we represent, quality in who we work for, quality in our deliverables, quality in our relationships, our networks, and quality in the indelible, memorable footprints we're leaving in the communications landscape in Nigeria.